And so what we've done is for the next stage of the analysis, we've isolated the top 200 performing shows on Netflix, and these are Netflix originals. So what we're looking at is the shows that Netflix are commissioning, the shows that are on Netflix, and they are globally available on Netflix. They're globally distributed by Netflix, so that we know that they're available on each of the countries, that we look at. And then we're comparing the performance across the countries and running some correlation. We've added a couple of lines into each of these graphs. We've got a black dotted line that I'm following along here, and that shows you, the line of fit between the two percentages. So this one is showing us 70% on each, and then the blue line is the trend line, showing us where that trend seems to be going in terms of performance. So the highest correlation that we see from the Netherlands is with the Nordics. And, that would make sense in terms of geographical location, taste, but also the proficiency of English as well, and then what that means for UK and US content. And you can see there's a very tight correlation. You've got 81% as an R-squared value. So that means that the huge amount of the variation in the performance of content on Netflix in the Netherlands, you can see that also in the performance of the content in the Nordics as well. So there's a really tight relationship. There's a few little examples there. Again, we've got The Unforgivable coming up, as you'd expect, and this one coming up as well. Money Heist seems to have done better in the Netherlands than the Nordics. And you've got a couple of other examples down here that we spoke about quite a bit in our Nordics webinar we did a little while ago, which talks about, this title, which is a Swedish title, this title, which is a Danish title, performing far better in the Nordics, as you'd expect. So what tends to kind of stick out, and become the outliers tends to be the content that is directly, marketed, and is directly created with a certain market in mind. And that's clear to see from this, but largely the correlation is really strong between those two countries.